Welcome to Show and Tell, folks.
I was saying your background's really nice. Like the first time when I was Zooming with the CEO of Zoom, he had a green background. He was like, "You're from Hong Kong, I'll give you Hong Kong." Changing places behind him because of the green screen.
Really? Okay. Next week I have a Skype call. I'm trying to get them to use Zoom now because I'm like, it's so much better.
3, 2, 1. Hi, everyone. See?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Meta. Tools of Titans online party. Here, me and James and Paul. If you are reading Tools of Titans, join us right now on Zoom. A few chapters jumping around. And I find that every time I see a page number, I cannot resist but to go to the next thing that he talked about. And from then, there's something else. just like reading like this. Somehow now I go from one person healthy, one person wealthy, one person wise, and then I keep going.
For me, things are going well. I'm working on my second blog post now.
Wow.
For the month of February. I think I sent you the index I found for the book, which is helping me out a lot. I just kind of highlight key points here.
Mm-hmm.
The book's a bit more manageable doing it that way. So I'll just find a subject that looks interesting and I'll read that, kind of jump around that way. Even the index is like 37 pages or something crazy. So there's like, wow.
And in terms of themes or keywords, right?
Yeah, on the first page, you have like ab workouts, accountability partners, affirmations. So there's like an endless number of topics to choose from.
Kind of like flip through it here and there.
You probably know a lot from just the podcast.
I try not to like look at the chapters of the podcast that I've listened to already.
Really?
Yeah, I try to look at the new ones because then if I see something cool in there, I'm like, oh, let me just listen to that podcast actually. So.
Oh my God, MJ's from Toronto. So we have 2 Canadians in the house.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh boy, I gotta find mine.
I even have my bookmarks here. So on my sticky tags.
Wow. Yay.
My journey with Tim, well, he's always on my ear whenever I have some time I can listen to his podcast and things like that. I remember that he had a podcast where he was asking people if he should do a book, like that book. And people were all like, yes, we want to have a book of all the podcasts. So as soon as it was out, I was like, yeah, okay, I have to have it. What I'm trying to do is to actually implement some of the stuff that they're saying as opposed to just listening. Because you can listen forever, you're very motivated, and then you get to your real life and then nothing happens. So it's really like just a little tip here and there, integrate it, and then come back and integrate something else.
Well, that's exactly what we want to do too.
For the past 2 or 3 years, I've just read like 100 books and just never really used any of it in my life. So I'm just trying to find a way to actually use stuff from this book in my daily life.
Hey, it's Carl.
Hey, Carl. I met Carl at the Tools of Titans book signing.
Oh, nice.
With Tim.
I was looking at the 5 morning rituals that help him win the day. In the book, it says, make your bed, meditate 10 to 20 minutes, do 5 to 10 reps of something, prepare a titanium tea, morning pages or 5-minute journal. Basically 3 things of what you're grateful for, what would make today great, and 3 daily affirmations. I have been writing down 3 things that I'm grateful for every morning, and I think it helps a lot. I think it kind of starts the day out on the right page.
It's one of the things that I'm realizing, that as much information as we're getting from all these people that are successful or that have something that we would like to have as well, they will never have the answer for us because they're not the same people. So they can be used as guides, but they can't never be used as exactly what you need to do because they're all different. And I think people forget that sometimes. Everybody don't know what they're doing. They're just trying different things. And then eventually something works out. And then they're like, this is what I did. This is what works for me. There might be some things in there for you that's going to work, but it's never going to be the exact same way that it's going to work for everybody.
That's so true.
Yeah, that's good to remember.
You just gave me an idea. We should all at some point, maybe at the end of the year or in 3 months, write a whole chapter as if we were featured in Tools of Titans. It's about us. We become a spirit animal. And as if Tim was writing about us.
Nice.
Wouldn't that be exciting?
Yes, that's a great idea. That'll be fun.
Are you ready for challenges for one another?
I think so.
Sure.
Do something that scares you this week. That scares you, that's going to move you closer to the goal that you would like to accomplish for the year. So any big goal that you have for the year, what's one thing that's scary that you can do this week to get you one step closer to that goal? If you're going to do something scary, you might as well do something scary that's going to bring you closer to what you want.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
I'd like to see everyone try out one of the meditation apps. If you haven't tried out one before, like either Headspace or Calm. They talk about it in the book, but I can't find the page number either. But
So what's the difference between Headspace and Calm?
yeah, I like both of them. I think Headspace is my favorite. You can do a free 10-day challenge, which is guided meditations. It's really soothing voice. It's really relaxing. And with the Calm app, there's nature sounds in the back too. And they have a challenge. It's like a 7-day meditation free challenge as well. I think it's just a good way to be introduced to meditation. And even if you already meditate, it's nice to change things up for a while and just try something new.
Love it.
Good idea. Thank you.
That's right. Yeah.
Love it.
The one that I have for you guys, it takes about 10 to 20 minutes a day, but it can also be faster, or you can think about it all day. It's James Altucher's 10 ideas exercise. So have a notepad every day, just come up with a topic and write down 10 ideas. Whatever it is, don't judge it. If you cannot get 10 ideas, then get 20. Would you do that, guys?
For sure, I like that one.
Yeah.
To exercise a muscle. I know his muscle is strong because after talking to him on New York Rio, I had to sit down at Equinox with a juice generation. I sat down there because my brain really was hot. The way his brain works. I was so tired after. I just sat down. I was like, his muscle is really strong. So I realized that it's like working out your physical muscle. I got to do that more often. So 10 ideas a day.
You know what? I guess I'll go back to this morning ritual thing. And the first one I'm reading the book is make your bed, and I do not always make my bed. So if you guys don't make your bed every day in the morning this week.
And Tim said how he makes his bed is put his pillow back and then just cover it with
Pretty much, yeah.
with a sheet. Oh, that's a great one. It's gonna change our lives, Carl.
Yeah, who knows? Let's see what happens. If
You
we
guys
make
do it?
Make our bed in the morning every day.
Do you guys
Most of the time.
do it all the time?
Most of the
Nope.
time. I had seen this, it was a video from a military guy that was actually talking about the importance of making your bed because it starts your day very right. And after I saw that, I'm like, okay, I should do that. So most of the time I do it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I think General Stanley McChrystal or someone was
Yeah.
on the show, and I figured probably start doing it now, I guess.
I'm going to say, and this is going to be something, it doesn't have to be one thing, it could be more than one, but something that you've been putting off that will take you less than an hour to finish.
That's a good one.
I got a long list of things I've been putting off. So.
These are all really good. I love it.
Have a wonderful week. And hopefully something interesting will happen this week, like a little insight that's going to help out. There you go.
Yeah, thanks for setting this up, Al. This is,
Yes, thank you.
This was a feel-good talk.
Thank you all for being here and James organizing it with me. And thanks, Tim. Love you guys. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you for to the Titan party. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Yeah.
Never gonna love without you. Never gonna fade away. Can we get this shit together and heal our